Or perhaps I should say, who are you afraid of? It's an easy open. You can move Murphy up a notch. Tori says...
Tori doesn't know what she's talking about.
My granddaughter understands a great deal more than you give her credit for. You'd be better off if you paid her some attention. Look, whatever Campbell-Black has done to you, Jake...
I'm going to ride Murphy at Cranford this weekend.
You're too good. You're too talented. You shouldn't be competing in these bread-and-butter shows.
Where I ride my horses is my business.
Your horses? Look, just because I don't compete on the damn things...
Look, the arrangement we made was really very simple.
I know what arrangements I made without being reminded.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. Then this weekend, I shall be competing at Cranford, OK? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, she hasn't run away from school again. Fen! Fen!
It appears our female vigilante...
You shouldn't be reading that.
Naughty me. Well, it appears our female vigilante one, Miss Helen Macaulay, has come over here to get over an unhappy love affair with a married man. In which case, I'd say she might need a hand to hold. Eh, William? Or maybe even a nice, strong shoulder upon which to cry.
Oh, come on, it was hate at first sight.
£100 says bollocks to you.
£200 says you have to be joking.
Is there a deadline? Or perhaps I should say bedline?
Why not? Brittany. Gives you about 10 days. 10 times what you normally need.
Hello? Hello, Miss Macaulay. This is Rupert Campbell-Black.
You found my pocketbook.
Yes, I thought I might give it back to you over lunch.
When?
How about tomorrow? I see you're not doing anything. I have to come up and look at a horse. We could combine some business and some pleasure.
All right.
So should we say about 10 o'clock? Jolly good. Bye-bye. Home and hers.
Fen's got to go back to school.
OK, so it's my fault. I shouldn't have told her Tracy was leaving.
I don't want your kid sister for a groom.
You could do worse. She's obsessed by horses. She hero worships you.
Don't be silly.
You know what'll happen if she has to go back to that school, Jake?
Well, that's your mother's problem, not ours.
No, but she didn't run home to her mother. She ran away here. I gather you and Granny had words. She's very keen for you to start jumping Murphy down south. You can't let it get in the way like this, Jake. It's so stupid. It was all so long ago. He's probably completely different now.
Maybe. But I'm not.
Who's this horse, Great-Gran? Who's that cooking?
Oh, God. Oh, God, wasn't I fat? I don't know what on earth Jake saw in me. Oh, look. This is here before you were born. Before Great-Grandmother waved her magic wand.
Look at these funny jumps.
We couldn't afford proper jumps, Isa. We had to make all our jumps out of oil drums and broom handles. If it hadn't been for your great-grandmother...
Nonsense. I just made a sensible investment.
OK, Fen. But this time, measure the stride properly. Come on, Murphy.
Do you like French food? Real French food?
As a matter of fact, I love it.
Good.
suppose this is all part of your technique. Asking people for lunch and then flying them to France.
I don't really have a technique. Never found the need. Tell me, are you in a tearing hurry to get back?
Not at all. Why?
Since this is your first trip to France, I thought I might show you around. I have some chums down near Tours with a chateau. I thought we'd see the horse, afterwards fly down to Tours. It really is the most beautiful part of France, the Loire Valley.
Do you mean to stay overnight? Until tomorrow?
Yes.
Look, I'm sorry, but if I had known that this was what you had in mind, I really should have thought this one through.
I don't understand.
No, of course not. Why should you? It all gets down to me, you see. I doubt that any other girlfriend that you've ever asked this would think twice about such an invitation. But I'm different, you see. I have this very strong thing about relationships. First and foremost.
Absolutely right.
Really? You don't think it sounds a little old-fashioned, maybe?
On the contrary, I think that's perfectly charming. Now then, some coffee, then we'll see the horse, then I'll fly you home. Garçon?
Rupert,
It's all right, Helen. I do understand. Really.
If this really is the horse you've been looking for,
I think
Jake,
it's a little early to say. He's still a novice.
If he's the horse potentially, if Murphy's everything you say...
like I said, Tori, he's still a novice.
Look at him jump. He's got the most natural jump I've ever seen.
I really think you ought to leave the horses to me. He's coming on fine, Sarah. His leg's doing well. I'm going to let Fen stay and work with us. Give her as much help as you can, okay?
So, got everything?
yes. Thank you, Rupert. Thank you for the most wonderful day.
Not at all. My pleasure. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
By the way, anyone ever tell you you have simply marvelous hair? It's the color of drenched fox.
Thank you.
She walks on, just pull the reins up. Now, put your hands up to the side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's good. Sit up. Sit up. Good girl. Put your heels down. Good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Steady, steady, steady. Sarah, Fen, you okay? There you go. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you know what you did wrong? Huh?
That's fine.
Do you know what you did wrong? You fell off. That's good.
Well, it was only the 5th time I've had a fall.
Well, you know what they say. You're not a rider till you've fallen off 7 times.
Is that how you break your leg? In a fall?
I didn't only break my leg. I broke my pelvis, this arm, my shoulder, my collarbone, my wrist, and 3 ribs.
God. But you still got back up. You still went on riding.
It wasn't a riding accident. It happened when I was at school.
Campbell-Black's the country's most famous show jumper. As you can see, he's a household name. Which is why, if we can finger him, I mean, this is just what the movement needs.
Hello?
If we can get photographs of that pole, the one with the hedgehog skins, right? While he's away jumping at Hackmere.
Helen? Oh, sorry to interrupt you, dear, but that's someone for you on the phone. Rupert Campbell-Black. Fancy that. Rupert Campbell-Black.